All right, it's Move It Monday time, and today we are tackling some big topics in women's health: menopause and hypothyroidism. Is it possible to manage the symptoms and mitigate some of the effects with exercise? We are talking about it this morning with the owners of Workout Anytime Beaverton, Jason and Melissa Lebach. Good morning. Thank you for being here.
Absolutely.
Good to have you. So, Melissa, I know this is a bit of a personal cause for you. This is something that, for better or for worse, you've had a front row seat to, right?
That is correct.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Well, Jason and I met decades ago in our foundation. One of the things was fitness. We had that in common. I was very active. I ran marathons. I did CrossFit competitions. Around the age of 46, I just noticed things were changing and didn't know what they were or how to navigate that. And as the years progressed, I'm in my 50s now, so I've been dealing with this for 6 years.
Side note, you're in your 50s? What?
Yes.
Girl, you look amazing.
Well, thank you.
But I can relate to that feeling of like, gosh, I feel like I'm doing the right things. I feel like I'm doing the things that people say to do, you know, move more, eat less. Like, why then am I still struggling with these issues?
Yeah, well, the benefit is that I had a spouse that changed the vernacular in our household and started to say, we are in menopause.
Yeah.
And I felt really comfortable when he said that, because the hardest thing was just accepting it for me.
Sure.
Accepting that something's off.
Sure.
And then we developed a FANS model, which was fitness, accountability, nutrition, and supplements. And
so I'm imagining that this was kind of, a few things happening here at the same time, right? You have the approach that you're kind of taking in the fitness world while also working with your doctors and getting more of that, medical information to understand what's happening in your case. How did getting some answers, help you feel more empowered to approach this situation?
Yeah. At the beginning, I was just doing kind of the standard one size fits all.
Yeah.
And that was when we said, let's seek out a second opinion. And we found a clinic called Rise to Health. It's in Northeast Portland next to the Lloyd Center, Dr. Joshua David. And he kind of described it to me that I needed to optimize.
Hormonal optimization.
Yeah, that's how he described it.
Interesting. Okay, well, shout out Dr. David.
Yes, thank you, Dr. David.
What role, Jason, I'm sure you see this in the fitness industry all the time, the role that, hormones and individual health can play in your success for what physical goals you're trying to achieve?
Yeah, so especially, so I'm a trainer as well as the owner, and I've had a lot of clients, female clients in their ages from like 40 to 60.
Yeah. And
so I've seen them go through this, and of course one of the big things is the loss of estrogen, and it's that automatic weight gain when women hit their 40s and they're just battling it and it's crushing to them. And it's this vicious cycle because you have the weight gain and then they don't know what to do, and it starts messing with their brain.
Right.
And so there are some ways to combat a lot of those things, and some resistance training, and nutrition is just a huge part of it. And I wish we talked more about really good nutrition, because most people that we see, actually I heard you say, eating less. Actually, most of the people, we have a body scan at Beaverton Workout Anytime, and one of the things that does is it spits out how many calories you should be eating. Actually, most of the people we see actually aren't eating enough.
Right, you could be in a deficit and not realize it.
That's right.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of funny because a lot of people say, well, Jason, I just told you I want to lose weight and you're telling me to eat more.
Sure.
And so we break down your macros for you, and that good ratio of protein, fats, and carbs turns your body into a fat-burning machine, and that really helps. I've seen that help women with that weight gain struggle.
Interesting.
The body scan is how I knew something was wrong with my thyroid.
Oh my gosh.
So we do it monthly. We encourage all of our members to do it, or if you have whatever gym you're at, doesn't even have to be ours. If they have a DEXA body scan and you're able to then just sign a release, send it to your doctor, I will send that to Dr. David. He will review that, and then I'll come in for blood work. So the trainers that I work for, Laura and Nia, two great trainers that we have there, said, Melissa, something's not right with your visceral fat around your organs.
Yeah.
It's just not in a normal range. And we see what you're eating.
Yeah.
I put it into an app, and they train me.
Wow.
So can you go see your doctor? And that is when, so thanks to that scan and our trainers, I was diagnosed with hypothyroid.
Oh my gosh. And so then I think, real quick, we're running out of time, but just in looking at exercise and diet as tools in your overall picture of health, can they really help to mitigate some of the symptoms that can come along with this, maintaining a good exercise routine?
Oh, absolutely. And the other big thing too is what I've seen with menopause is that women that sleep. It really affects their sleep.
Sure.
And when you're working out and you have a good routine, it really helps you sleep better too.
Absolutely.
And so that's huge.
So many reasons to dig into exercise exercise beyond just the number on the scale. I think that's a really important message to take home today. Thank you both for being here to share your story. I really appreciate it, because again, we were talking about during the break, it's like you start talking with other women and you're like, oh my gosh, so many of us deal with this stuff. So hey, if you want to learn more, you can chat with Jason and Melissa, find out about what they're offering at their gym, along with some more advice on KOIN.com. That does it for AM Extra on this Monday morning. We'll see you back here tomorrow, everybody.